What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video by Helmet to Helmet 49ers podcast. It's been a while, and we're back. And you know why we didn't upload, the other podcast that we were supposed to make, but it's because we lost to the Eagles in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, that was painful for us, was it not?
Yeah,
Yeah, we took a little break,
a
but
little bit.
yeah, we're trying to get back to it now, slowly but surely. It was a difficult loss. The worst thing, sure, we lost, but the thing is, we didn't even get a chance to show what we had.
Yeah,
It ended way too fast. So
yeah. Brock Purdy got hurt like very early.
yeah,
Josh Johnson had to come in, the 59 overall in Madden.
yeah, we had to rely on him, and unfortunately, he had no magic, nothing like Purdy magic. Yeah,
Yeah, and then he got concussion.
yeah,
And then
exactly.
Purdy had to just hand the ball off. They could have been like special teams
It was
blocking, and then yeah,
it was an
can't throw the
ugly,
ball.
yeah, it was an ugly game, and the Eagles were, I could say, kind of gifted. They were like a present was wrapped for them because they did knock out the quarterback, so there was not much of a fight left in the Niners because we had no quarterback to fight with. So the Eagles had a pretty easy win after that. That Devontae Smith no touchdown. That also was, yeah, few things, many things did not work out for us that game. So unfortunately, we did not get to the Super Bowl once again.
And we are filming this on Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm not watching that game because, of course, my most hated teams from the 49ers.
Yeah, we have a new hated team, which is the Eagles, and then of course our old rival in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs, are in there too. So yeah, it's not a great Super Bowl for us for sure.
But
So yeah,
we're not supposed to be talking about the Eagles game. It's other stuff.
yes, exactly. Moving on. So this is our first episode of the off-season podcasts.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about many things as has happened in the last few weeks for
Yeah,
the
it might be
Niners.
some old news that happened a long time ago, but we have not talked about, so we do want to talk about that.
Yes, very true, very true. So first off, what do you want to talk about?
Brock Purdy getting injured and he's going to require surgery.
Yes, that took a while for him to decide. I mean, he had to get all the information from all the doctors and talk to family and think about it over and the recommendations and getting a couple of MRIs and stuff like that. So it seems like he's going to go for, they're recommending a repair of his UCL. So that is very important because if it was a reconstruction, if they had to make it new from another ligament from another part of his body, that would take about a year, right, to recover from that. Yeah, a repair would take um, about 6 months, right?
Yeah.
So
He'd be in time. That'd be in time to like throw the ball, and then he'd be in time for training camp. But if it doesn't go well, then they're gonna do surgery again in November.
no. They said, actually,
Oh,
they said they were
sorry.
going to um once they open him up and look, and but they if they see that the UCL is worse than they thought from the MRIs, then they'll have to do some kind of a hybrid operation, which could cause him to miss maybe 9 months. So it won't be a full 12 months, but he might not be there till November. That's maybe, hopefully, the worst case scenario. Um, Best case, he will be back within 6 months. 6 months will land us right about August. So that would be kind of right in the middle of training camp. So I've heard another quarterback, a Niner quarterback, that had the same injury. Remember who that was?
No, I don't know.
Oh, Nick Mullins had the same injury.
Did
Yes, he did. He did. And he ended up getting the repair, and he ended up coming back earlier than 6 months. I think it was like 5 months. He was in throwing and stuff. So by 3 months, Purdy can throw the ball. By 6 months, he's ready for game. So that's a good thing. He's, yeah. So by 3 months, he's going to be able to throw a ball. Nick Mullins got done with it earlier than the 6 month window. So that's good. Brock Purdy's younger than Mullins. Hopefully he can rehab faster, be back before August. I'm hoping. I'm hoping for the
Yeah.
best. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So the next big news, right, was the D'Amico Ryans thing, man, because he was one of the hottest names for possible head coaching position, and it happened pretty quick.
Yeah. And also, by the way, he won Assistant Coach of the Year, so let's give him an applause for that.
Yeah, he deserves it. He did a great job for us for the 2 years he was our defensive coordinator, and we're sad, definitely sad to see him go. But hopefully he's going on to bigger and better things, and hopefully he'll turn around that Texans team, huh?
Yeah. You're gonna either use Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud, and hopefully he could rebuild successfully with one of those quarterbacks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they still have David Mills. He
Okay,
could be a
I'm not sure.
okay. Yeah, he could be the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna D'Amico Ryan's just took a guy from our I think our coaching staff.
Passing corner.
He's a
Passing corner.
Bobby Slowick or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it was.
Yeah.
He's offensive coordinator for them now,
Mm-hmm.
and Nick Ryan is basically taking everybody.
People that he's familiar with, but yeah, that's how it is. We have a great coaching staff. Every year, people are going to be taken from us because we have such a good coaching staff, and that's because Shanahan chooses his coaches very well. And so you got to give Shanahan props. He keeps making head coaches. He keeps getting other coaches other jobs at other places because you we do so well every
I
year.
guarantee you, D'Amico Ryan is going to steal one of our defensive players in free
Free
agency.
agency, yeah. I
He's
mean,
going to sign like Jordan Willis, and then it's going to suck because everyone likes Jordan Willis. Underrated.
yeah, people were talking about Aziz maybe or Jimmy Ward going there. It could happen. Although when Salah left to the Jets, not a lot of people actually. He didn't pick up a lot of people from us.
Lakin Tomlinson. That's all I remember.
No, he did. He went to the Jets. No,
Yeah, he did go to the Jets, and Tomlinson signed like a 3-year deal.
uh, yeah. All right. So, all right, we talked about D'Amico Ryan's so long. Thanks for the memories.
Yeah, but how do we replace our defense coordinator? Well, we signed Steve Wilkes from the Panthers to be our defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I like it. I like the hire. He has a lot of experience. I think he's been coaching for 20 years. I think I read, and he was a head coach for the Cardinals. He was head coach for the Panthers. He made a good turnaround at the end of the season when he was the interim head coach for the Panthers after Matt Rule was fired. Um, and that was after CMC was already traded away. So he turned that team around without CMC. That's pretty impressive. He has a lot of respect. He knows his stuff. Um, so I think we got a good one. And in a couple of years, who knows? He might become a head coach too.
And we're going to compensatory third again.
We do have the most third round compensatory picks for getting people head coaching or GM jobs. So
I'm going to trade all 3 of those third round picks for a first round pick.
yeah, we'll
Because
look at the chart for
they
that.
are missing a first round pick.
Who, us?
No, the NFL. There's only 31 picks in the first round.
Oh yeah, the Dolphins, right? Yeah, messing around with Tom Brady or something like that, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, welcome, Steve Wilkes. I think it's going to be a good fit, and I hope the defense does not miss much of a beat because we were number one. There's nowhere else to go but down. But let's hope we can keep a top 5 defense going, even with the change in coordinator. So, uh, what's the next thing we need to talk about?
Well, back to Brock Purdy. In training camp, it's going to be Brock Purdy versus Trey Lance.
Yeah, yeah. It's been said, hey, so who's going to be the quarterback going in? Brock Purdy, who's coming off an injury, or Trey Lance, who will be healthy by training camp? So does Brock Purdy locked? Is he locked and loaded? Brocked and loaded for his job, or does Trey Lance have a chance to steal it back? What do you think?
I think Brock Purdy will secure it because he's proven more.
That's true. That's true. In the short time that he played in this season, I think he had more starts than Trey Lance has in the last couple of years
In
since
his
Trey
whole
Lance
career.
has,
I think Trey
yeah,
Lance only has like 4 career actual starts.
yeah, yeah.
His first one was against the Cardinals, and the second one was against the
Uh
Texans.
huh.
We went to that one.
Yeah, we went to that one, and then the Bears was the first game.
Yeah, and the second game it was
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
So
So
that's 4 starts, not playing time. Just 4 starts.
and yeah, that was a loss for the Bears, but we won the Texans. I think he beat the Cardinals.
He lost.
He lost.
He kind of
Okay,
got
so basically
destroyed.
50-50 then. Seahawks, we won that one, but that was with Jimmy G helping out. Okay. So yeah, Brock Purdy is undefeated. Trey Lance is at 500, basically. 2 wins, 2 losses in his NFL career. So
Could be 1 and 2 because I'm not gonna count the Seahawks game.
okay. 1-2. So not that great. I mean,
The Bears one was against the Big Rain.
truthfully, yeah, watching Trey Lance run the offense, it did not look smooth. It didn't look smooth. It didn't. He looked like a rookie. So
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
yeah, it is second year in the NFL. Unfortunately, he needs his reps to get some experience. But
About to be his 3rd year.
yeah, third year. So after this, well, we want to talk about the fifth-year option. It doesn't even matter right now, but he needs to get some reps in. And I think Brock Purdy's injury actually helps Trey Lance. He wouldn't be getting as many reps if he was the backup coming in. If Purdy was solid as the starter coming in, then Trey Lance would not be getting so many reps either. This is his chance, at least, just to get some experience and improve. He might not become the starter and win the job over Brock Purdy, but at least he can improve in himself and just, I don't know, move forward, hopefully, because he doesn't have much of a chance right now, it seems like. But yeah, Brock Purdy deserves to be the starter. I think he's shown, like you said, proven a lot, and I think he deserves to lock in that. So when he comes back from injury, it should be his job.
Okay, next, let's go to the awards that happened on Thursday. Sure, some of you guys watched it. Nick Bosa won Defensive Player of the Year over Micah Parsons and Chris Jones.
That's right. We're very excited about that. We've been rooting for, him to win the DPOY since the beginning. So we were very stoked that he finally came through and won it, and it was announced and it was official. So congratulations to
Nick
Nick
Bosa.
Bosa.
And our other nominees of the awards, Shanahan came in second place for the coaching awards. Christian McCaffrey came in second for comeback player of the year. And Brock Purdy came in third for offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We had a good amount of Niners in all those award nominations. So we showed up pretty good. We ran out of every one of them, but which team wins every single one of those awards?
The Jets, kind of.
It's true. Right, Garrett Wilson won, rookie, offensive, and
Sauce
Sauce
Gardner.
Gardner did the defense. That's about
Nothing
it.
else, yeah.
Okay,
But two's a lot.
two's pretty good. Yeah, two's pretty good. All right, yeah. So let's give a cheer or an applause for Bosa, huh? Let's give it up.
Yeah. Cheer. And then we'll give an applause.
Very awesome. Let's shoot for 2 in a row, right? That's what we're talking about, right? After you won it,
Yeah.
there's too
And
much to ask,
then we're
but
gonna say 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row.
it's never enough. Let's just keep rolling, and Bosa just keeps collecting those awards, and Niners keep collecting some Lombardi trophies. That's what we're shooting for next year, right? We still have a great team, good coaching, great coaching staff. Let's keep it going. Now I know you were looking in, doing some research on the draft. So
Hire me Niners as your scout.
yes,
I'll
exactly.
do it.
For free. No, 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 actually. For some pay. But
Give me football cards.
payment in
If you
football
watch my
cards.
second channel, I know I collected a bunch of football cards.
Yeah, JT Dub. Don't forget that channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, check that out. We just opened some football cards today.
Yeah.
Him and I. So we had a good time doing that. So, anyways, you were looking at one particular person because, well, we'll do another podcast later talking about free agency and possible and the draft and players that we like and
And then a reaction to the draft after it's done.
oh, definitely, my God. And then well, yeah, we do free agents, Niners, who we should sign, who we shouldn't resign, who's the free agents from other teams that hopefully we can get. We'll doing some podcasts on that too. But once again, back to your thing, you were looking at some defensive tackle because you were thinking maybe we need some DT help. So you're looking into
Yeah,
some
Kinlaw is not
college.
might not be the answer right now.
Yeah, he has not played so well, not first rounder well for sure. Okay, so what's the guy you saw? You spotted one guy that you think that the Niners hopefully can get.
Well, this guy might go early, but there are some concerns. But I'm willing to take the risk because he looks good.
Yeah, you show me some of the plays.
Kalijah Cansey. Kalijah Cansey. He is a speed rush defensive tackle. I mean, he's pretty powerful too.
Where's he from?
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
He is 6 foot. I know, not sounding great already. 280. I know that's a defensive end type body. He's a tweener.
He's very short. That's pretty short. We'll see what the combine. He is. We did look it up. He did. He is gonna invite it to the combine, so he'll be measured and everything, weighed, so we'll know exactly his real height. Sometimes colleges can fib a little bit on the height, give him a little extra inch or two. So if he's below 6 foot, oh man, I think he's gonna fall to the fifth round.
We'll take a 5th round hidden gem like we always do.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I saw the rushing. His rush and his penetration is really impressive, especially.
Oh, sorry, that's an alarm.
Yeah, it's very impressive. So, let's see. You said he ranked where overall?
From Pro Football Network, he ranked 26th. That's first round right there.
That is, yeah, first or yeah, second round for sure.
I was hoping because of his weight and height, he can fall.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, he might be a tweener. Not exactly great for a defensive tackle against the run, but he looked good. The plays you showed me on YouTube, he looks good. I'd be excited if we get him. So that's your name, huh? That's your
He
early
could
pick?
be the fastest defensive tackle in the draft. I think he should be. It's not might be, but he will be.
Oh wow.
Jalen Carter is not gonna be that fast.
Wow, you know your stuff. I gotta look up, do my research too.
Compare, of course, comparing to Kalijah Cansey.
Yeah. All right. So I'll remember that name for sure. Cansey, and hopefully the Niners will hear your plea and draft that guy.
Yeah, I think he'll run under a 4.8. Under.
Under 4.8. Okay. All right. Sounds great.
But before we stop the podcast, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm kind of rusty on this. I am JT, and my host is my dad.
Yes.
And also, don't forget to like
and subscribe.
and goodbye.